Welcome to findit.io. In the previous video, we saw how to install Oracle VirtualBox, create virtual machines, create host-only network adapter, and assign the network adapter to the created virtual machine. In this video, we will see two things. First one is to install Ubuntu operating system on the virtual machine that we have created. And second is to assign a static IP address to the virtual machine. Let's start with installing Ubuntu operating system. I have already downloaded Ubuntu 16.04 server into my local machine. If you don't have it, go to ubuntu.com, click on downloads, click on server. The reason why I am going for server instead of desktop is server is little bit thinner and it doesn't have certain packages like GUI and other things which are there in desktop, which I don't require. So I go for server, click on server. Here you will see the latest Ubuntu servers that are available for download. 16.04 is the long-term supported version. I have downloaded it already. So click on download and you will have this Ubuntu server 16.04. After downloading the Ubuntu server image, we have to mount the image as a disk drive so that it is available for the virtual machine. If you are using Windows 10, there is a simple option that's available. Right click on the image and you will find a link for mounting the image as a drive. Click on mount and you will see the image as a disk drive. If you are not using Windows 10 and you are using any other operating system, there are multiple tools that are available in the market to make an image as a drive. So you can go ahead and use any of those tools that are available. And there are very good free tools available as well. Let's map this drive to the virtual machine that we have created before. Here under storage, you will find two controllers. One is for the optical drive and the other is for the SATA disk that we have created while creating the virtual machine. Clearly we can see that optical drive right now is empty. Click on this, it's a link. And you will get options to choose either a disk image or you can assign a drive that's already configured in your machine. So I select drive G because this is where I have mounted the Ubuntu operating system, so that when I start this virtual machine, it will automatically boot from drive G. Previously I mentioned that you have to mount the drive or the disk images of the operating system, but there is an option when clicking on this, we can clearly see that we can choose the disk image. So for example here maybe I can choose my disk image. Where is it? It's desktop images, and if I choose the disk image, very good. So we don't need to mount the disk images. Now we are all set to start the virtual machine and install Ubuntu operating system. We have mapped the disk image and also we have mapped the host only network adapter. So it's time to start the virtual machine. You can click on start button here, which is a normal start, or you can do a right click and click on start here. There are a few other options which we can see a little bit later, but for now I will do a normal start. Yes, and now you can clearly see that it automatically took us to the Ubuntu installation screen. The reason for that is in the boot order, the first one is floppy, second one is optical drive, and the third one is hard disk. So we do not have any floppy disk right now here attached to the machine. The next option is optical drive, where we have mapped the Ubuntu operating system. So it automatically took us to the Ubuntu installation from the disk image that we have already configured. Let's select language as English. Select install Ubuntu server. It will again ask for language. This is used for the installation purpose. Click on English I'm here in Sweden, so I go to other, Europe, and I will select Sweden here. Sweden. Here it says that there is no local defined for Sweden, so I will select English. This is regarding the keyboard layout. I will let the system detect the keyboard layout automatically. So I will select the option as yes. Detect keyboard layout, yes. It's asking me to press a few keys. I will do that. Let's see if we get the right system keyboard. Yes, I do have this. I will press the button. Yes. No. Good. It automatically selected that my keyboard layout is Swedish keyboard layout. So I will continue with this. Okay, it detected two network interfaces. Of course, we have added one apart from the primary one that was already there by default. Just note down this network names ENP-OS3 and ENP-OS8. ENP-OS3 is the primary network controller. So I will be by default using that as my primary network interface. And we will use this ENP0S8 to configure the static IP. So I will select ENP0S3 as my primary network interface. So it's asking a host name. So I will provide a host name as Rancher server. Continue. So I will give my name. It's asking for full name for the new user. Continue. And I will keep Mohan as the username. It's asking for the password, so I will give a password. No. Continue. Re-enter the password again. Continue. Home directory for encryption. I don't need this for now, so I will just select no. Yes, it automatically detected the time zone. I'm in Europe and Stockholm. That's the time zone, so I will say yes. I will just go for this option right now, guided use entire disk. I don't want to set up any LVM, which is logical volume manager, which I don't need that right now. So I will use the entire disk to install Ubuntu operating system. And this is the disk that we have created while creating the virtual machine. This is very specific to VirtualBox. I will select that. The changes listed below will be written to the disk. Yes, I am fine with it. Write the changes to the disks. I don't need any proxy, so I will just give continue. How do you want to manage upgrades on this system? No automatic updates. If required, I will install the updates. So I will select no automatic updates. Here I would like to choose OpenSSH so that I can log in directly from my host machine into the virtual machine. If you don't have OpenSSH, then you cannot use a tool like Putty to log into Ubuntu server. So I will only select OpenSSH and I don't need any of these right now. Give continue. So it's going to install only standard system utilities and OpenSSH server. It's actually installing the Ubuntu operating system right now. And this install the grub bootloader to the master boot record. Okay, since this is the only operating system, I can install this grub loader in the master boot record. That's not a problem here, so I will select yes. Installation complete. So before continuing to reboot, I will just go ahead and remove the disk image that we have linked to the virtual machine, so that when it boots the next time, it will automatically boot from the hard disk that's assigned to the virtual machine. So let me go here and oh, it's already empty, so it automatically cleared before it completed the installation. So let me give continue and see what happens. It's automatically rebooting the machine, and yes, it's booting from the hard disk right now. You can clearly see that optical drive is empty. It automatically removed the disk image that we have linked. Installation completed, and we have the machine ready for use. We have configured a user, so I will use that to log in. Okay, and we can clearly see that Ubuntu 16.04 LTS version is installed. With that, we complete the Ubuntu installation. Next, we will configure the network adapter for static IP. Before proceeding further, we will see what we can do with the network adapter that is already assigned to this virtual machine. I will try to ping google.com and see if there is a response. You can clearly see that there is a response from google.com. The reason for that is the primary network adapter that is configured is linked with the host machine's network adapter, and that is connected to internet. Let me try to ping the host machine's IP. Let's check the IP here. One 192.168.2.210 is the IP. Let me try to ping here 192.168.2.210, and it will definitely be able to reach, because anyway the primary network adapter is linked. Now let's check what's the IP that's assigned to this virtual machine. In the ENP0S3 network, which is the primary network adapter, you can clearly see that INET address is 10.0.2.15. That's the IP address that is assigned to this virtual machine as of now. Let's try to reach that from the local host. ping 10.0.2.15, and we will definitely be not able to reach this virtual machine because that's completely outside of this domain. So in order to reach from host machine to the virtual machine, we have to configure a static IP or an IP that resides in the same domain that host can reach. So we will be using this second host only adapter that we have assigned to this virtual machine to configure a static IP. Now let's see what's configured in the network interfaces. etc network interfaces. Here we see only primary network interface is configured, that is also set to auto, which means while booting this virtual machine, it will automatically get an IP address. And it is also set to DHCP, which means a dynamic IP address will be allocated while booting this virtual machine. The second host only network adapter configuration is missing because we have to enter that manually. And also the reason why I enter in the etc network interfaces is while booting, this file will be referred for the IP addresses that we configure here. I will edit the network interface file to add configurations for the host only network adapter. I will use the VA editor. I will add configurations for the host only network adapter here. ENP0S8 is the adapter name. ENP0S8 inet, and it's going to be static, and the address is going to be 192.168.56.101. Because we have set the lower IP range as 192.168.56.101 in the host only network adapter, so I am going to use 101 as the IP address for this virtual machine. I will use a net mask 255.255.0, and that's it. Let's save this file. Let's see if we have okay, we have the configuration in the file now. Let's reboot the machine and see if we get the static IP address. Let me log in. Okay, now let's check the IP config. Now we see a new adapter that's been added right now after the reboot. That's ENP0S8, and you can clearly see the inet address as the static IP address that we have set, 192.168.56.101. So let's try to ping that IP address from my host machine and see if we are able to reach the virtual machine. Good. Now we are able to reach the virtual machine. So going forward, whenever I reboot the virtual machine, it will automatically get this static IP address, and I will be able to reach this virtual machine through this IP address from my host machine. So I don't have to log in into the virtual machine every time. So I can even start as a headless virtual machine and use putty or any other SSH tool to log into this virtual machine. Maybe we can try now to see if we can. Okay, I do have so you see that IP address is 101. So let me try to connect. So it's going to connect, so I will give yes. So login as Mohan and the password, and we can see that now we are able to reach the virtual machine from my host machine using putty. So I don't have to log into this virtual machine directly, so I can use putty to log in. So that's one advantage of having a static IP address. So you know very clearly what is the IP address of the node that you're logging in, and it helps in kind of logging into the right virtual machine. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, press the like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel as well. Thank you.